This machine I am proud of. I'll be honest with you, when I look at this machine, I get excited about the machine. It really is a power horse, and I really think it has opportunity to just take the market.
Spring is a time marked by beginnings, but that may not have been the driving motivation behind Hitachi Construction Machinery America's unveiling of its first 3 Hitachi-built excavators on a hot, muggy spring day in Pine Mountain, Georgia. But the introduction of the ZX26U and ZX50U compact excavators and the ZX210LC6 excavator can be seen as HCMA's fresh start after dissolving its marketing and distribution agreement with John Deere.
With these 3 products, this is the first step, first of many steps as we come forward into this. This is some of just the first initial public introductions. These are from the mini excavators into the mid-sized construction market, some very critical high volume products. But for us, it's just a cool time to be able now to talk about these products and really show what the customers have told us as we've configured them, saying, make sure you put this on and make sure you do it this way. We want to be able to show them that we've listened and that we did what we said we were going to do when we were meeting with them over not many months ago.
Hitachi Construction Machinery Americas now has control of its own products and services, business strategies, and developing technologies, using a revamped distribution network.
For us at Hitachi, really the ability to connect with the customers and where we want to go, that is our future. We've connected and we do a tremendous job globally with the rest of our business and the Hitachis in each of the local markets. It's now time to bring that to the Americas and really connect with the customer, be able to listen and understand, and then quickly adapt to what they need and be able to serve them and provide them a solution. So there's a long-term plan that's even outward past 5 years that Hitachi's construction machinery is already working on, really for us to build out our program and really build out the connection with the customers.
HCMA is currently in the process of converting its manufacturing facility in Noonan, Georgia, into a new regional headquarters that will support corporate offices for Latin America and North America, as well as a customer center and training and learning center for end-use customers and dealerships.
Yeah, this is a pretty massive facility. It probably is going to be about 500,000 square feet under roof in different segments, from training and some of the pieces that come together. By able to repurpose our manufacturing, it's like giving a new life. So it's one that it's going to take a little more time and maybe a little more expensive for us as we repurpose it. It's very important for us that we're very socially conscious and make sure that this factory is not just demolished and rebuilt. So that will enable us to get a lot of space and able to make it something so when a customer or somebody comes and visits, that they'll really see the power of Hitachi. And as a regional headquarters, it's important for us to have that central destination for the Western Hemisphere.
From this point on, all Hitachi products will be sourced from Japan. Manufacturing facilities that have supplied components, kits, or complete machines will now support HCMA in the Americas. That may not be a permanent arrangement, as Hitachi continues to evaluate what it determines the correct manufacturing footprint would be globally and in the Americas.
It's really a unique time, as this came along, this had been in progress and work and some of the discussions of going our separate ways now for a period of time. But really coming into play now in 2022, the ability for us to bring product to the Americas directly from Japan has actually probably enabled us to do it a little quicker with some of the challenges of global supply chains. To have a finished product in a very tight supply chain within Japan has enabled us to bring those products to each of the ports and closer to the end customer. And because of some of the inland transportation costs and blockages and shortages of truck drivers, being able to bring that product right to that customer has been able to save them some money and save some of the cost and time that we're all facing now with supply chains globally.
While Hitachi Construction Machinery Americas is putting forth considerable time, effort, and money into new products, a massive headquarters, and customer relations, it is also expanding its workforce. More than 3,000 people applied for 150 positions, and bringing in personnel has not been a matter of simply hiring professionals with the most experience.
It was really the culture. There's a different culture at Hitachi. where we're one that we listen. We're a teamwork based company. We're not looking for people that can be egos and work it through. It's really about how do they fit into the culture. We believe that the team that has been put together and assembled, there's people that have been with the company for 25, 30 years, and there's people now that have been with the company for 2 months. But the company as it's now come together, the culture has been the most important. And as we felt it was the most important thing that we do because it sets really the ground floor or the basement for the future of the company, is making that strong foundation of employees that really believe in what Hitachi does and believes in how we connect with our customers. As the leadership in the company discussed this last summer, it was the key focus, and if we think that we did anything really well, we've executed in that area.
HCMA is certainly putting its best foot forward with the introduction of the ZX26U, ZX50U, and ZX210LC excavators. And while these pieces of equipment are certainly worthy of marking Hitachi Construction Machinery America's debut, company leadership says to stay tuned for much more.
We haven't even touched on some of the larger machines, some of our mining products and larger shovels and large trucks that are in the stable. It's really now, though, this is the first time for one of our first, we call it almost a baby step because there's many, many steps still left to go. But for us, it's just a cool time to be able now to talk about these products.
Arturo Santiago, Heavy Equipment Guide.